Yeah, welcome back to my class again today. We are still on supplying argument to functions. So probably today we are going to round up supplying argument to function. So what we want to look at today is supplying a data dictionary, which is actually a keyword argument to a function. So let's assume that you want to print out the score of students in the class. Maybe the first one is math, right? And you want the value to be what? 90. You want to print out like this. Then English, 80. Then you have science. Let's just, this one to be maybe 85, right? This is what you want to print out, and this is how you want to print it out. So let's write a function that is going to do this job for us. Okay, so let's define our function. Define using the def keyword, student score. That is the function name, underscore score, right? Now, inside the function, the structure you are going to use to hold your data is a dictionary data type, right? So in this place now, you're going to use double asterisk, and then just give it the variable name, quack. This is just a convention, so you can put any name there. Then you put your colon here. Then inside it, I'll say print. I'll call the print function, and I'll just apply my string literal. Print, what do you call this? Keyword argument. That is what I'm having. Now, when I'm supplying this argument to this my function, it's going to be in form of a dictionary. So inside the function, the structure I'm going to use to hold the data is what? Data dictionary. So for that reason, when I'm going to pull out my output, I have to iterate. So I have to use a loop to go inside this dictionary to be pulling out the information that is inside. So I'm going to introduce a for loop. For now, since a dictionary data type has key value, there is key and then there is the value, which is the key is the mathematics and then the value is the 90. So I'm going to declare two variables that will temporarily hold while I go into the for loop to carry out the action. So for the key, I'll just simply put k for k, and then for the value, I'll just put v. So these are two variables that I'm declaring for my for loop that will temporarily hold whatever value that I'm going to return and then print out. So for kv in, this is my quack, which is actually a dictionary in the real sense. So quack, right? Dot. Inside this dictionary now, I have a method that is going to do the job. So that method is items method. This method, so then I'll put this. So what does this method do? This item method is going to create a view object that enables me to see the data I'm going to supply in form of a key value pair that is kept inside a tuple. That is what this item method is going to do. So all the values that I'm going to supply, math, which is the key value I'm going to supply, math equals to 90, English equals to 80, science equals to 85. Now, this items method is going to create a view object that enables me to see those things as a tuple with a key value. That is what it to do. It's a method inside this quacks. So this item is going to return whatever I'm going to supply, and then I will go in, pick it, and then go in and do this. So for this, print, then I will now go into the for loop and carry out the code. Print. Here I'm going to use a format string. F, this is my format string. Then inside this, I'll have this curly bracket, and I'll supply k to it. Inside this string, there is an expression that will have to take place. Then I'll put this here, I'll put this here. Then I'll bring another one again, and I will say v. And I'll bring another one again, and then I'll close this. and I'll close this. So then I'll come here and exit the loop, the function, I mean. Now, this is my return keyword. This my return keyword is carrying the same line with this for and this print function, not from here. So what does it do? This is my function that I've created, which is the process aspect. But this function also has three things. There is the input, there is the process, and then there is the output. So where is the input? This is the input. Now, where is the process? The process is what is inside. And then the exit, which will now give me the return value. That is my output. So this is my function that I've created. Now I'm going to call this function and I'm going to supply my parameter to it. So let me just bring this up so that you'll be able to still see it return. So I'm going to call this function now, right? This is my function that I've created. This function is created and is safe. So I'm going to call it. So I will say student score. So I'm calling the function. Now I'm going to supply my parameters to it. I'm going to use a key value, right? Keyword argument. That's what I'm going to supply. So math, right, equals to 90, comma, English equals to 80, comma, then science equals to 85, right? Now this is what I'm doing. So I'm calling this function now and I'm supplying these arguments to it. So the first argument, this is a keyword argument. Math equals to 90, English equals to, so I'm assigning 90 to mathematics, 80 to English, 85 to this. Then this will now go to this function. So this quack, this symbol here, tells the function, makes the function to become flexible, expecting arbitrary argument. So this is one, and this is one. Then it will go in. It goes into this function. It will print, carry out the first instruction, print keyword argument. So this one will be printed as the header, right? And then it will now move to the next instruction, which is this second one. Now, this is a for loop. So for k, v in quacks.items, I told you this items is a method inside this dictionary data type. What does it do? This items method creates a view object that enables me to see this as a key value pair in a tuple. That is what it does. So it takes this, brings it here in form of a tuple. So this for loop will now go in, copy this math into this key, and then copy this one into this value. Copy this English into this key. Copy this 80 into this value. Copy this science into this key. And copy this 85 into this value. So what does it do? It copies mass into this K, copies 90 into V, then goes into the loop. And what is the instruction inside the loop? Print out this format string. So what does it do? This is an expression inside it. So this expression is K. So this K, which is mathematics, will be substituted into this place. Then this colon is a string literal that will be printed. Then it goes in here and see another expression. Inside this expression, what is there? V. So 90 is here. So this one is going to give me an output in this manner. To give me math colon 90. English colon 80. And then science colon 85. This will be my output. That is what this program is going to do. So right now, let's go into our PyCharm and let me quickly demonstrate this for you. Please, if you like this video, don't forget to click on the like button. And if you have not followed my page, do not forget to click on the follow button. If you have not subscribed to my channel also on YouTube, do not forget to subscribe. Okay, so let's demonstrate what we did in the dictionary class. So now I'm going to declare my function def student score. All right. And then we'll supply the argument, which is double asterisk, then quacks, right? So we'll go in and we'll say print, right? A string literal, which is what? Keyword argument. So I want that to be printed out first as the header. Then I'm going to use my for loop for k, which is the first variable that will receive the key, then comma v, which is the second variable that will receive the value in, then quacks dot items method. So then you go in, print, then you call the format string f, this, and then you supply. So the first one is k, then we have this, the second one is v, and then you return. So these are functions that we have created. Now, if I execute this, this function will be created. So let's just execute it. Okay, so our function has been created successfully. Now I'm going to call the function. I can bring this down. I will say student, right? It's already showing you. This is the function. So student underscore score, and then I'm going to supply math 90, English 80, science 85. So I'm just going to execute this. So you can see keyword argument, right? Keyword argument. That is it, keyword argument. So the first one, math, is supplied to the K, and the 90 is supplied to the V, and you print it out, math 90, English 80, and science 85. So I can supply as many arguments as possible to this my student or function that I just called, and it's going to print it out this way, right? So this is it. This is how you can write your function to receive data dictionary value from the environment and then put it into the function. So that is just what I want to demonstrate to you in terms of supplying arguments to functions. So if you enjoyed this class, please don't forget to click on the subscribe button, and also follow me on my Facebook page, and then share this video to encourage me and for the videos to go far. Thank you. See you in my next class. Bye-bye.